Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the July tarot readings. So again, I'm going to flip a pound coin. Heads is going to be the original tarot deck, and tails is going to be the animal spirit deck. So let's find out what we're using today. Tails. Animal spirit deck today. Oh, and I've nearly lost my pen. So let's pop that back. So yes, animal spirit deck today. And I haven't got my phone. Bear with me 1 second. Right, I have my phone now. So let's get the animal spirit deck thing up that I'll need for later on. Right, so now let me get into the cards. So, animal spirit deck today. Let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. How are we doing on time? Lovely jubbly. Right. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Again, I don't know what to say. How are we all today? Get yourself a nice beverage. Oh, that one wanted to fall out, so we'll have that one. It's the past. So that one felt like it wanted to come out. It's nice and sunny outside. I think it's about 26, 27. So hope you got a nice alcoholic beverage or a nice cooling beverage. Doesn't have to be alcohol. But alcohol is nicer. This one seemed to want to pop out as well, so I'll pop that one on there as well. So I'll show you my cards in a minute when I flip them over. I've got them near Sue today in my crystals. So let's try this again. So what's going to be the future? What's going to be our future? I think that one wanted to come out. So right guys, I opened them up the wrong way. So I'm going to now try and position you so you can see the cards. So you're going to be right near Sue. And we'll see what's going on. So right guys, this is Sue and her posse. I don't know what their names are. But my husband thought it'd be really funny to put the hats, winter hats, to make the teddy bears look cool. Shall we name the teddy bears? What do you want to name the teddy bears? We'll name the teddy bears. We'll do that next week. However, that's Sue with the crystals. And here are the cards. So now I'm going to place you in place and we'll try and look at the cards now. Right guys, so here are the cards. I have past, present and future. So I'm going to turn them over and see what is going on. So past, we have turtle, and I think turtle is upright and that is water, so that's kind of a Cancer sign. I know that's a Cancer sign because my hubby is a Cancer sign. Let me get my old book out as well so I think that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, which is my mum's sign. I should have known that. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the turtle means. I will get the meaning in a minute. I will read out the meanings in a minute. So, now we have the butterfly, which I think is an air sign. Yeah, that's an air sign. So, that is Aquarius, and I think Gemini and Libra. Yeah, I was thinking Gemini and Libra. So, and I know the air signs, the air element signs tend to move around in their head a lot. And the reason I know this is because I am an air element sign. I'm Aquarius. I do tend to think a lot more than what I usually should do, because if you're an air sign, you like to move quickly, precisely. You're more in your head than in your physical body. And I will read out, because I read that out on these cards earlier, and that's the thing that stuck with me with the air sign. With the going back to the water element, I think the water element, let me just check, are very in touch with their emotions, and I do remember reading up on that. So yeah, water signs are very in touch with their emotions and that. So we got past and present. They're both upright now. Let's see what's on the future, and that is separate and also upright. Let's see, and I think that is a fire. So I'm not sure of the signs of fire. Let's find out. Fire, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, and it's all about career and enterprise. So we've got 3 different elements there. So we've got water, air and fire. So I'm not too sure on the fire sign stuff, but I'm more in depth with the these 2 cards. These 2 cards I kind of get at the moment. Right, so the water element, which is the turtle, is the creatures of the oceans and rivers and lakes. The creature of the water element represents our emotional world and our ability to express. These cards point to relationship, love boundaries, and creativity, our flow, if you will. Water creators are often drawn to the arts as they have a natural inclination towards beauty and depth. Several water cards indicate our outpourings of creativity and or our emotions. This can be wonderful, joyful and romantic. However, when water spills and makes a mess, disappointment and sometimes tears, they are water after all, are sure to follow ideally a healthy stream of communication flow through our lives. Not too much water, not too little. So as I was reading this out to you guys, I read the bit where it said these cards are pointed to relationships, love, boundaries and creativity, our flow, if you will. Water creatures are often drawn to the arts. Well, that's really quite profound, actually, because I love artistic stuff. So does my husband. So it kind of comes together, if you know. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle's personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with earth and water elements. This helps to connect them to a deeper trust of life, no matter where they travel leads them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they connect life experiences under their shell for later use. The most potential turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own stories. It says here, when in balance, can be peaceful, adventurous and productive, out of balance, slow down to a halt, and bringing into balance, an adventure. Right, so now we're going on to the air element, and it's creatures of the sky. And it says here that creatures of the air element moves quickly and decisively. They are known to see more than others, and this can lead them to a powerful and discerning qualities. Air creatures love movement and mobility. Like I said before, we love movement. We love to be quick at things. But the speed of which they move often leaves them ungrounded. Severely air cards indicate too much movement and not enough earth. Some people describe this as living in their heads rather than in their bodies. It's difficult to make big decisions or remember our greatest purpose when we lose our groundingness. So do whatever you must to connect to the physical realm. Slow walks in nature will help get your feet back on the ground. Right, so I talked about that earlier. So I am a very typical air element sign. So I think too much. I want things done now. So yeah, I can see what the air element is trying to say there. So I'm now going to go into the meaning of the butterfly. So, undergoing great change and transformation. Well, I get that. I get that because a butterfly doesn't start out as a butterfly. It's cocooned. So I can see where they're saying undergoing great changes and transformation. So they're trying to crack open the cocoon. But I'm going to read this out now. The energy of the butterfly is with us. During periods of transformation, since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transformation is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let's say friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice or prayer, done at the same time, same place, will do wonders for lifting up the butterfly spirit. Which I will say, because I am an element, so I'm transferring it onto myself at the moment because that's how I can get myself across to you guys. I do like, when I've got a day off from work, I do like getting up in the morning and have my morning routine. I get up, have my cup of tea. Well, we all know what the first thing we do is. Getting my morning cup of tea, having a little bit of a scroll on God knows what that I'd do, probably YouTube or something like that, having my morning cup of tea, and then going out there and do my exercise. If I do not get my daily exercise in, I feel really, really sluggish. So do get what they're saying there. So, when in balance, cheerful and graceful, when out of balance, frail and frustrated, bringing into balance daily routines. So I think with these two cards, they're basically saying we're breaking the mould of our transformation now. So I think that's what they're saying. Right, so zebra, fire sign. It says here, creatures of the desert and grass. The creatures of fire element lead us towards change. They represent the ego and change us to become our better selves. Although these cards appear more frequently when conflict and discomfort is present, the heat is their ember, is their elixir of our transformation. Several fire cards indicate the heat is on. It's a time of action and change. Deadlines and demands are around every turn, but it's all in the name of growth. Looking back on it in awe of all that is accomplished, when all else fails, remember, fire is the only thing that transforms darkness into light. So, yeah, I see what they're saying there. I know just lately I have not been feeling myself, and I've been feeling a little run down and everything like that. I don't know whether you guys have. But, yeah, I think there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we're all gonna come out of whatever is going on in our lives in a better light. Right, so zebra, our fire element. It says here eccentric, creativity, and visionary. Zebras are more like presents of gems. They are young at heart, well cultured, and have an underlying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra's personality not only is a delight, but also opens up our minds. Be prepared. You may soon find yourself in the faraway land, expanding your world views whilst having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environment or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bag. I wouldn't mind pimping out our van and going on a sort of like travel. So, yeah, it would be good. When in balance, worldly, enthusiastic, fashion forward. When out of balance, jaded, profound vanity. To bring into balance an epic adventure art. Well, that is interesting because all these cards have been influenced around, I would say, the air card, because the water elements are drawn to arts, and the zebras were talking about arts, so it all comes down to this present moment, which an air sign is a bit artistic. I think what it's trying to say is we are all in a transformation at the moment. Just be patient. There are going to be ups and downs, but like all these cards are suggesting, we're gonna get out of it. The light is gonna be revealed on something artistic in our lives, I think. So right guys, that's my July reading. I'm sorry if I'm learning this stuff, so I'm sorry again if it was a bit bitty and all over the place. I'm hoping to get better. But if you like this tarot reading, give me a thumbs up, because that promotes me on YouTube and gets me out there so that more of you new subscribers can come over to me. And hit that subscriber bell, or hit the subscribe. Oh, I can't talk today. Hit the subscribe button. That would be brilliant. And also click that notification bell if you do like this film on all, and that will notify you to when I've uploaded, which should be on a Saturday, I hope. So I'll see you later, guys.